I believe this is the one that Father is actually poking my hand.
Mhm.
And we need to advise that we must tell the truth, rules of engagement. I've been away on a very important mission that will be coming to light. We have much now that is happening, and it's going to be happening real fast. Commanders, circle your wagons, lock it down in this now. As this is the virtual reality, you are on the mothership Estani. We are on the fifth level in this now.
Yes, mother. Confirmed.
And we have been in a very serious excursion cleansing. We had a contamination called Borg. It was cyber, and it was black magic sacred geometry manifesting. This stuff, we were immersed in it. It was like quicksand. It was stuck to us.
Right.
Um, we destroyed one place, and it would pop up another place, just multiply. I'm showing you a video, and Father was literally poking my hand. He was able to do it because we are now in the same space. The only difference is that we are we have a veil or a filter where we physically cannot see them with our two eyes. But we are now in the same, like I said, we're operating in the same space. And this is significant. It's going down. All that I've talked about, you will see it absolute proof. It is in the works. We had to do it this way because we were dealing with ones that were extremely dangerous.
Mhm.
They were manifestations. They were the ones that trying to find the words.
Manifested this virus.
Well, they were the virus, I guess you could say. They we talked about the vampirics. These were the original ones that attacked the mothership Astani
Mhm.
and did the
Confirmed.
atrocities. They attacked ones in the simulator and stole their avatars. So they had been inhabiting, they had been hopping avatar after avatar, and they were ones that we call the undead. They were blood drinkers, flesh eaters, and energy vampirics.
Yes, mother.
They could harvest your energy by through their eyes, put you in some kind of trance. And they were always they were definitely found in the religions because the religions, they are the ones that created the religion.
Right.
The religions, it was a excellent way for them to mass harvest. They would get you to consent. You were tricked into consenting because they blinded you first. When I
Right.
spoke of the vampire and I said, the vampire will come to your door and he will say, come, let me in, he or she, let me in, I want to suck your blood. And you're going to say, hell no, I'm not going to let you in to suck my blood. So
Right.
the vampire comes back under cloak of deception and
Mhm.
gains your consent through deception because they were never valid players, they were invaders. and they were going after our kids. Why I fractalized and was in the kids, in the baby avatars and such, because these things, that's what their favorite staple was. This is just the truth. I must
Yes.
tell you the truth. It is the truth. So therefore, if we're going to get rid of these things, we're going to have to infect them at their core.
Yes,
And they
Mother.
were powerful, vicious beyond any comprehension, and didn't even blink an eye at raping, gang raping a infant. They didn't care if you just came out and you were just a minutes old. And we had these ones operating. They were entrenched in Texas. As we had said, they came into the Americas in the 1500s, and they were your Olarks, your DuPonts, your Rockefellers, your Rothschilds, your what Bilderbergers, your
Mm-hmm.
Koches,
Vanderbilts.
Vanderbilts. Um, you name it, these ones, old money.
Right.
They were old money because these things had been here forever. They came in from the Bolivia and Transylvania and whatnot, the Draculas, as they were called.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Bushes. The Bushes were vampirics, and they were disgusting. These things, they were killing they were killing, and they were leaving evidence all over the place. Underground would freak you out.
Yes, Mother.
I'm serious. Now, what exactly would any of you have done if you'd known we had things like that? And they had the secret space program, they were at the core of that, and they had technology. Do you understand? They had technology. They had technology. They can make you hear things in your head. They had technology. They make you see things in your head. They had technology that they could hit you with a beam, invisible beam, and cause your heart to do a flip flop, cause you to have a stroke, cause you to have an aneurysm. They had technology that they could wrap energy webs around your heart and slowly take you out. We have that evidence. They used that stuff on me. They've been using it on me from the minute pretty much I came out of my mother's womb and more. There will be more on that, but this is not the time. Right now, I need all of you commanders to now get ready for the boom, boom, pow, because we are going to be going public. And as I said in 2017, when I really didn't know really that much until now, I'm getting poked. Somebody's poking.
All right. Who's spoken, Mother? Getting an Adonai.
You have a message. Commanders, get ready to rumble. The deep state is out, down, and all its minions. What else? It's the it's the time now of the red kachina, the prophecy, when the phoenix rises in the west and the dragon rises in the east. The red and blue kachina prophecy will be fulfilled. my family, the indigenous, as they're called, the stewards of the land, warriors, protectors. They have been preparing for the event. The time has come. We are free of these born contaminated ones. And there are much truths that will now be revealed. The Truth and Disclosure Project is in full swing. You have an unalienable right to the truth. You have an unalienable right to be free. You have an unalienable right to be with ones of your soul Mandela. You have a right to prosper and live in peace. And no one owns anyone. These ones that have been attempting to dominate and control and kill our joy. We're not having it. Freedom, freedom for all.
Getting victory is ours.
Victory of the light. All of your parts are free, my dear ones. Now it's up to you. Knowledge is power. They fear those with knowledge and they control those without it. Which one are you? Feared or controlled? I frankly make them want to put on some Depends and preferably some bulletproof ones because I now only negotiate one way. I have talked till I was blue in the face. I went to these ones. I did everything I could think of to turn them around. They had went too far over, and we have learned our lesson. Sometimes you just have to just cut your losses.
Right.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of a few. Those ones went all the way over. They got themselves contaminated, assimilated with this very dark, nasty sacred geometry, black magic stuff, and then it just went off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they were ravaging, still ravaging our kids. And the core of it we're getting was at these hospitals as these birth certificates were being generated. And the biggest scam you ever want to see, they were perpetrating. And checkmate, skanks. I got you. I told you I got you by your balls and your cookies. You are caught like the low down, disgusting vermin that you are. And you can't change. I'm not asking you to change. All I'm going to do, and this is my intent, wipe you from existence. Every nano piece. You're not, you're not gonna ruin creation. You get down. Any of you ones that's left, any of you ones that are sympathizers, you get down. Assume the position. We are here and we blanket this simulator above and below. We are in plain clothes and in uniform. This is universal martial law. This is military business. So you bar attorneys, huh? I wish you would. Peep your little cells. Peep on out. Call yourself You're in the same boat as your crony U.S. corporation. You should have figured it out. Criminal corporation,
Right.
not in power. All an illusion. Father and I are the best of the best at psychological warfare. You better ask somebody about us. We are known for stealth, recon, smoke and mirrors, and ruses. We're masters at this. When you come to play, my suggestion is you bring your lunch because it's going to be an all day affair. I will teach you once to respect the creators, male half and female half first beings. We're coming. We're coming. And it's all about all. It's all about all of you. That's what we're about. Timing is everything.
Yes, Mother.
Now, I must get into my proper attire for this next phase. Oh, this ride, as I said, I have been here in Texas. I have picked up a lot of lingo. It's going to be a hoot. We planned it all. We've been methodically, carefully working this as we must be working to the rules of engagement and confines of the training simulator.
Right.
And we had to make sure that we find all of this stuff so we're not looking over our shoulder.
Right, Mother.
We are free. We are free of the black magic curses. You must understand, you'll get education on how these birth certificate bonds were talismans and were being used. They were literally cataloging your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
They would find out if you were going to be a threat to their agenda, and then they were dealing with you accordingly. They were taking my family members out like popcorn and making it look like they just got sick and assimilating them because my family all were fractals of the universal mother and universal father, decoys and such. And we've been locked in this cyber battle. I guess you could say the good against, I guess, the bad.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to be, make it simple. What made you think that vampiric creatures were not real? They were running Hollywood. They were running everything. It was them, and they put out that lie that they could not come into the light.
The
Well,
light.
what they couldn't handle is they can't handle Father and I's light,
Confirm.
and they have spent a lot of energy. These ones were here in Texas. They were conspiring. They were congregating. They were madder than a junkyard dog because we had jacked up their agenda. They were not in power. Many of them had the illusion that they still had power, but they were not in power. I'm telling you, we were working them, and the triggering that we were doing with the videos was necessary to mass clean. And they would come. This stuff was almost like it was just blind, and all it could think about was consume and simulate.
Mm.
And it would come like in a frenzy, a virus. Now, there'll be much. These pictures really, I'm just blown away because they really have changed.
Right.
Um, I'm trying to think what else. There's going to be some things coming out. Excuse me. As a
Mm.
heads up, I need you to. That's going to be very disturbing. I really need you to keep your cool. It's very important that you stay calm and not produce the sloosh.
Right.
What happened was necessary in order for us to bring these ones down that will be exposed. Their dirty deeds are going to be exposed for all to see.
Mm. Right.
Get ready. It's going to be uh, a great, great
New beginning.
new beginning for us all. And I'm
Yes.
just sharing you. These are this is a video that I'd made, and there's my isness in this now. Proof, like we were showing you. I don't know how it's going to come out where Father was poking my hand, but we shall see.
Right.
And we don't have the Patreon up right now. There's a reason for that. We've been in what we call a blackout. All is unnecessary, and all will be restored when the time comes. This is again the truth and disclosure. Um, you are to look at this, and you are to the best mode of operandi is to make sure you stay clean and you check in for duty daily. You just doing that, checking in for duty daily, and just being meticulous about that. The system, when you check in, will automatically clean you and
Right.
upgrade you if you need it. Keep it simple. Do not discuss your missions with ones that are not aware. Don't waste your breath. There are many that are here that are not supposed to be awake. They're part of the fabric of the training simulator.
Confirm, mother.
You take care of you. If someone comes to you and asks you a question, well then I'll by all means, you know, direct them toward Amanda Cortez videos or the Planet Daily and take it from there. In this now. And we're almost at the end of this video. Nazi.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know what this is.
You don't know
Uh,
what to say because the stuff to
no,
change,
I really don't.
and you're seeing it what it's going to look like.
It's like I don't remember
Okay.
that.
Remember that it's a holographic
Yes.
environment,
Right.
and these are moving. These pictures, they're live
Mhm.
and they're changing.
Right.
And all I can say is, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
This is the virtual reality.
Mm.
Yes. And we're just enjoying.
Doing this. Wow.
I've been in locked in a nasty battle with the deep state, aka NASA at the core. I could
Right.
not know this until now. Just how big a role these squads at NASA, deep state,
Mhm.
Lockheed Martin, and all of that were playing. What was it really all about? And their core was black magic. You once have to understand the religious venues
Mhm.
they created, and you have been duped and tricked into consenting
Consenting.
and
Right.
manifesting. You once have been manifesting black magic. And I'm gonna tell you again, when you pray, that is a form of manifesting, conjuring, and you are making deals with these dark entities
Yeah.
that you
Right.
were tricked into believing were gods and such.
Mhm.
Your God, your master, your Lord. But part of that you don't get. You don't have a master. You were not created to be subservient. And if you cannot break that thought process and you continue down that road, frankly, in all truth, you're lost. That's the truth. And we're not gonna allow you to manifest black magic after what we've been through and the numbers that we have dead and the risk to our little ones. You bet your sweet bippy. If you don't stop, we frankly will stop you. And that's point blank. And you can go there if you like to, you ones that want to go there. Christmas is coming up, and I'm sorry, but Christmas is one of the satanic holidays,
Yes,
along
mother.
with the Super Bowl and Hallows Eve, Halloween. And it is what it is. And just because it's cute and bubbly, and you got the kids all jumping up and down about Santa Claus and such
Mhm.
deception. See, you're already teaching them deception. The little man in the red suit, Saint Nicholas, is a demon.
Yes,
That's why
mother.
your babies was hollering like they lost their mind when you set them on their lap because they still could see.
They could still see.
They
Right.
could still see and they could see that thing looking at them like they're a pork chop. Now, I just said it. And that's just point blank because we got to be straight up. We don't have time to sugarcoat anything, especially when you talk about something this dangerous. You ones that have been glorifying vampires and werewolves. They're not cute. Um, all you can do for them is be a snack, and they definitely like your babies. And they like to rape. They like to rape their food first.
Right.
That's just the truth. And we had an infestation of them, and they were in the royals and whatnot. It was this was a dangerous place. So
Very.
there you have it. Get ready. We're going into a new dawn and a new day. Literally.
Yes, mother. Yes.
Anything else, Adonai?
Anything else? I'm getting just the command of the Lord just to stay calm.
Yeah, we need you to really stay calm because you're going to be hearing some stuff. Um, it's going to be very disturbing, but there's always been a method to everything that we do.
Right.
And it was about to, I call it Operation to Catch Some Skanks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what you call it? We did.
Yes, we did.
We caught them. We caught them. This is my isness as what it, I guess, what it looks like currently. Excuse me. And that's all I had. Um, thank you for your service to the one.
Yes, thank you.
We are free. Love and light to you all. Let's do this. We're going to create a new holiday called New Beginnings in transmission.